Hey guys, how's everybody doing? So I wanted to send you guys this video to help you get started with your new QRS. Congratulations. Also, let me just go ahead and get started from the very back here. And as you can see, I've got two applicators in there. One for the pen, or excuse me, one for the pillow pad and one for the mat. But you can put, it doesn't matter if you got the glasses or any of the accessories. It doesn't matter which port you put it in. Either one is fine. And of course, here's the power cable. So you just put that, plug that in. But also, you want to plug that into a power surge, a surge protector outlet. Actually, every time it's got one of the little inserts in there in the instruction manual. But it's one of the things it says just in case there's ever like a power outage kind of thing or a surge, so you don't kind of fry the box. I mean, I haven't heard it happen, but I guess just a little precaution. But anyway, these little guys, you just plug them in there, kind of twist them on, kind of basic stuff, sort of like the computer screens. Okay, so getting to the heart of the matter. The QRS box. So you hit the on and off button. Takes a few seconds. Just does a little system check. It does that every single time. And onto the settings here. So I'll turn the light down a little bit. Okay, excuse me. So I'll make another video talking about the settings, relax, basis, and vital. More like kind of suggestions on what to use, but this is just kind of a general thing as far as the settings when I'll talk about them now. Okay, so you turn the mat on, and it's going to say whatever settings on there. So let's say it's daytime, you just woke up. Usually what we're going with is the basis mode. So you'd hit basis here, and it would come up on the screen there. Okay, so basis is really for healing. Vital is for energy. And relax, that one's for the nighttime. That one relaxes you if you have a stressful day kind of thing, but it also helps put you in the sleep mode, those sleep waves for your brain. So that one, I feel it pretty strongly. I mean, at night, I literally wait till right before I'm about to go to bed, like really right about to go to bed, because afterwards I just feel like I kind of just feel like I'm in a trance really to go to sleep. So I save that one for the last second. But yeah, the basis mode, you can do it as soon as you wake up or midday, however, for 8 minutes. So that I said I wasn't going to go into this, but I'm kind of going into it. But anyway, we usually start with 8 minutes and kind of see how you go. So anyway, just basic stuff. Relax is for the nighttime, basis for the daytime for healing, and then the vital mode is more for energy. But so if you're dealing with a disease, a degenerative disease or so, basis, you're going to spend a lot of time there, and for the nighttime, relax. Okay, so let's say it's morning time. We just started up. We hit on. We hit basis. Now we've got our setting for that. Now on to what intensity we want to use. So these guys, think of them like little presets, sensitive and medium and intensive. Sensitive is the 0 setting. Medium is actually the number 5 intensity. And intensive is the number 10 intensity. So most folks will start out around 2 or 3 and kind of test where they're at and kind of work their way up gradually. So let's say you want to get to that level 2. If you're at sensitive right now, you're really at level 0. So what you do is hold it down for about 2 seconds, and it'll say SE intensity. INT intensity is at sensitive at SE. So you just hit this guy, the left and right buttons up here. Hit this one till you get to number 2 or 3, either one. So you can go back and forth, and then you just hit the OK button to solidify that. Now you're at intensity number 2 on the basis mode, and it'll just kind of go back and forth. They're telling you. All right, so now we've got that, and as you can see, if I were to start on the medium or start at the intensive and then try to work my way down, once again hold it down for 2 seconds. You see that I'm starting at level 10, so it's really just a preset, and then you can get wherever you want. But either one of these will get you to that setting. So once again, let's just say we're there at the sensitive level. I guess I'll put it back to number 2 to just see. There it is. So, all right, so we're at the basis. We chose our intensity next. Now we're choosing the time. Pretty straightforward also. 8 minutes, 16 minutes, 24, whichever one you want. So we're just doing an 8-minute session for right now. Now the same concept goes here. If, let's say, you were on it for 4 minutes and then you had to left something on the stove or something, and you want to come back and just do your 4 minutes, and hold this down for 2 seconds as well. Now that's flashing. So here you can choose the minutes in between the 8, 16, and 24. You can choose any kind of minute length. So now we're saying that we're on a 4-minute level 2. And so now we just hit start. I don't know why it's getting blurry. All right. You hit start, and there you go. So now you're doing 4 minutes. It'll do a countdown. At the end of the countdown, it'll turn off. Well, it'll click off, so it'll stop putting the surge out. But after 8 minutes of inactivity, it'll turn off automatically. So if you're doing this at nighttime and you've done the sleep mode and you're worried about having to wake up and turn it off, don't worry about that. It'll go off automatically. And another thing I can say about that. Also, you're going to hear it click every 2 minutes. That's it reversing the polarity, so it'll just click after 2 minutes, and that's to just kind of keep the wave fresh. It reverses the polarity, so it puts the wave upside down so you don't get used to it, or so it keeps your body guessing. So all right, that's basically the control over it. I don't think anything extra there. One little note: if you're trying to do the relax setting, it won't let you go past level 5. So if you try to go to intensive, there's going to be kind of an error. It won't let you go that happen. It's because the relax, it only goes from level 5 and down. So it's best to use one at the lower setting, so they don't even let you go to the high one. Other than that, just basic rule of thumb: we start low, go higher. If you feel anything kind of weird, a little too jittery or something, definitely you want to slow down on the settings, or go down in intensity. So far, nobody I've talked to has been that sensitive to where you can't even start on the mat, but I was that sensitive I had to start on the pillow pad. But just in case you have a small child or so, or someone you really want to just creep into the mat, and just kind of really tiptoe into using it, you can actually just use the pillow pad instead of laying them on the full mat, and just scan their body with the pillow pad and just start your preliminary sessions with that, and just kind of get used to the waves. So yeah, other than that, you can always start on the sensitive setting, and or sensitive, or number 1 or 2. And secondly, there's another thing of the water. So what I do a lot is charge a gallon of water. So I'll just grab a gallon of water. If you can mineralize it, even better. If you got some powdered vitamins, minerals, you can throw that in there, or some salt. You might have some Himalayan salt kind of thing. Whichever of those you've got. I take vitamins and minerals every day, so I always say the more the better. Plant-derived are better too, I think. But anyway, put those in there, and grab your gallon, and you can put it on top of the pillow pad or on top of on the full mat, either way, and just put it on whatever setting you want. So, if you want to make like an energy drink kind of out of it, you can hit the vital and put it on for like 8 minutes. That's usually enough to charge it. I've just been doing the 8 minutes. Or you want to do like more healing water with a little bit of energy, you can do the basis. Or if you want to make kind of relaxed sleeping water, kind of have like a chamomile kind of tea type deal, you can put it on the relax setting. So relax, and maybe like 2 or 3. But definitely don't be fooled. You don't want to crank that water up too high. It really does charge it. I tried it on number 2. I was just using the 0 setting, but I charged the water on number 2, and I drank the number 2 water, and I was like, whoa, I could really feel that kind of rush and like that energy from it. So it really does do something to that water. So yeah, the purpose of drinking the water is to it does some pretty good things to your body, but also it's going to help acclimate your body to the higher intensities. So if you're starting off at 1 or 2 or 3 and you want to get to the higher intensities, charge your cells faster and whatnot, you can just go ahead and use that water, and it'll be charging you all the while, basically helping your gradual build up there to get used to it. And that's pretty much it. Also, you can only use 1 applicator at a time, so good thing I thought of that before ending this video. So that was it clicking off right now. I turned the sound off the other day, but it's normally going to beep, like I think it does like a triple beep or something, like beep, 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 and it's done. So that's it right now when it just set off. So when you see the light will turn off usually, and then it'll turn back on, and it just means, if you kind of doze off or whatever, or just look over, if you see the light flashing, it means it's finished. Anyway, another really important thing. So this middle button here, let me turn the light down a little. Okay, so this middle button is really important for one other reason. Right now, you see it's set on the mat, yours might say M-A-T-T-E. It may still be in German. Mine started off in German. Somehow it switched into English. That part, I don't know how that happens. But it's technology, go figure. Anyway, so you do, right now it's on the mat. So it was charging, it was going through the mat right now. If I wanted to switch to another accessory, I would double tap it and it would go to the pillow. So right now it's on the pillow. Now it's on the mat and I can go around my settings. So let's say I just finished doing a mat setting. Now I want to do the pillow. Okay. Now I'm on the pillow just from tapping that button. That's basically how you toggle between the applicators. So same thing. It might have some strange names on there. If you've got the pen or the goggles, it might say like I even forget the German names, but it's like the Stiffen, I believe, is the pen. Anyway, the names are kind of strange, but you kind of figure them out, or you can look them up on Google. But yeah, but I'm thinking that they're gonna switch over in time for you too. So anyway, if you have any trouble with that, give me a call. All right, so basically that's more or less how we navigate this. If you guys have any other questions, for sure, give me a call, and we can walk you through the settings and when I get some more depth about how to use the applicators for your particular issues that you got. But yeah, I'm really glad you guys are on board with the mat. It's been working great for me, whatnot. You probably heard all my stuff over the phone and everything too. But yeah, definitely give me a call and we'll be helping you out for sure. All right, great talking. Talk to you soon.